Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Tony's Picks Happy Hour. It's Tuesday, so let's tackle the books and get the winners a flowing here on Tuesday. Definitely, we got a good group of cappers here, the four of us, the three R's, and plus Solo here with us today here on Tuesday. So as we always do, we'll get to the cappers, see how their day's been going along, and then we'll get right to the plays. So we'll go reverse order this time. We'll head down to the bottom right-hand corner. How you doing, Ramon?
Hey, real good, Rod. Went 3-0 on the show yesterday here in the NBA, and I'm looking for a repeat performance with some winners with you guys. Good to be here.
Nice. Good to have you. And hey, good to see you back solo for the afternoon segment as well. How are you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? We happy to be here. To swing back, tap in for the happy hour, see if we got some updates. Just trying to make a little money. Let's get to it.
Sounds good. Good to see you, Ron. How are you doing this afternoon?
College basketball got me good. I was good in college basketball last night, but the NBA got me with Charlotte and Miami. But nice hit on Houston and that Southeast Louisiana, and started the day in Champions League 2-0 with PSG, and I gave everybody Juventus last night. So I hope you cashed on that.
Sounds good. All right, let's get right into it. Here in the NBA, we'll kick it off. Small card of the NBA action, 4 games. But hey, we'll get right to it. Let's find some winners here in this one. We'll kick it off. We got the Raptors heading into Philadelphia. Philadelphia 9.5 point favorites there in that one. Total 224.5. We heading into Indiana. Knicks in town. Knicks favored by 2.5 there in that matchup. Total 239.5. We got Detroit heading into Chicago. The Pistons favored by 4.5 on the road in that one. Total 237. Then we got Memphis heading into the Phoenix. Grizzlies up all the way to 4.5 point favorites in that one. Total skyrocket up to 246 in places there in that one. Let's just check the starting lineups. Miles Turner for the Pacers, still game time decision there. Anunoby, still game time decision for the Knicks in that one. Josh Hart has been upgraded. He'll looks like he is going to be playing there for the Knicks in that one. Heading on over to the Raptors. Looks like Dick's going to be in. Magbo going to be in. RJ Barrett still out. Ingram out. Portal out. Tucker out. On the 76ers side, Embiid is the big question mark there for the 76ers. Eric Gordon, Kyle Lowry out for the 76ers. Looking at the Suns, looks like just Vasily Micic is a game time decision. You look at Grayson Allen going to be in, Beal out, Martin out for the Suns. On the Grizzlies side, Bagley, Davis, Spencer out for the Grizzlies. On the heading over to the Bulls and the Pistons, looks like Jaden Ivey's still out, of course, there with that one. So Detroit's still running healthy, are the Pistons. And on the Bulls side of things, no ball. Sonogo is a no-go there in that matchup. And heading on over to the NBA, what do you think of these ones, Ron?
Yeah, I got 3 premiums and my best bet in this bunch, so I'll give you the one I don't. So I'm going to look at the Knicks. Yeah, I like the Knicks over the Pacers. So let's look at the Knicks laying the 2 money line, whatever you can get. Yeah, go ahead and take the Knicks.
Hang on over to Solo. What do you think of these NBA, Solo?
Toronto and Philly. I saw this total this morning, early this morning, 224, went up to 226. I see it's coming back down. I think these teams do get up and down. I'm going to take the over. I don't really like Toronto on the road. New York and Indianapolis, the Pacers playing, I think they're just coming back from a 4-game road trip. They play well at home. I want to say the Knicks are like 16-8 on the road, so I expect a good game. I think these teams probably get up and down, but I'm actually going to look at Cat to knock down 3 3-pointers tonight at plus 275. Detroit and Chicago. I'm also going to look at a prop in this one. I don't really have a clear read on this game. I actually like the Bulls. I like it better at the 5. I'm not sure if I really love the 4.5. But I'm going to take Buzelis over 13 points in this one. He's been getting to a nice little young rookie. And then we had Memphis and Phoenix. I think these teams get up and down too. I think I'm going to take this total over.
Heading on over to Ramon. What do you think of these 4, Ramon?
Yeah, I'll go to the total here with Detroit and Chicago. This one stayed pretty steady here, sitting at 237. Looks like the public's kind of over on this one. You'd think that maybe with these two it would, but I'm going to go under here actually in this one with Detroit and Chicago tonight. For me, I think it mostly comes down to the matchups here in this one. And you do have Detroit just seemingly trending under a little bit here, two of their last three, including just 114 points in that last game with Charlotte. I know Charlotte's really bottom of the barrel, but I just don't think the scoring is there in this one. I've actually got under here. A big number is mostly shakes out to my numbers here at 237. I've got it coming in a few points lower than that for sure. Under with Pistons and Bulls.
After reading these slate of games, the first one I like, give me the Pacers here over the Knicks. I just don't trust what the Knicks have been doing defensively over the last 5 games, giving it up over 51% field goal shooting. And we know this Pacers team can definitely shoot the ball at home. They're shooting over 50% field goal shooting. I think they easily clear 120. And we got a shot to pin a $130, I think, on this Knicks team tonight. And they play the little better defense at home here, holding teams to 47.5% field goal shooting. Also, this Indiana Pacers team, when they're off of a loss as a favorite, guess what? They're 9-0 ATS, following it up as a loss as a favorite. So I like the Pacers there in that matchup. And then looking at Memphis heading into the Suns. Definitely, I was leaning to Memphis earlier, but at 4.5, I think both these teams can get up and down. That's why the total is at 246. So I think both teams score plenty of offense. We cruise into the 250s, but I got to lean to the Suns plus the 4.5. I think the Suns at home is a home dog, that big giant number. I think they keep it close with Memphis. One possession. Whoever's got the ball last makes that last shot and wins that one because it's going to be back and forth. I think we're going to see a few lead changes in Memphis and Phoenix tonight. There in that one. And then do you trust the 76ers laying 9.5? I sure don't. Definitely not. You look what the 76ers has done as a home favorite. They've failed to cover the spread as a home favorite in 7 straight. So give me the Raptors plus the 9.5 there in that matchup. Those are the 3 I like. Heading on over to the college basketball slate of things. Definitely some good games on the board there tonight. So let's get some winners. We'll go from the 7 p.m. Eastern games, and we'll go right through, where we go, 8? We'll include how many 8s do we got? Yeah, we'll go all the way right to 8:30. So we'll stop right at 9. So everything before 9 p.m. Eastern on the college basketball card. What are you liking those ones, Ron?
Yeah, I got a couple in this spot. Looking at Toledo and Miami, Ohio. You know, Toledo's won 22 games in a row against Miami, Ohio, and their dogs. Yeah, give me the Rockets in that one. They don't turn the ball over, and I love their defense in this one. Syracuse and Miami. Why in the hell is Miami laying points? I'm not falling for that one. I didn't before. So give me Syracuse plus the 2.5, 3 in that one. Purdue and Michigan, we got a rematch of a game that was a blowout by Purdue. And everybody's going to think that Michigan's going to come back and a bounce back. But if you look at them when they're doing a same season revenge, they're 5-19 against the spread. I'm taking the better team, Purdue. They'll probably put 90 on them again, even in Michigan. And finally, we have Tennessee and Kentucky. Another rematch. I was on Kentucky a couple weeks ago. I think Tennessee gets it back, gets their revenge on Kentucky. I know it's at Rupp. I know they're getting points, but I just think Tennessee with a better defense, they're just a better team here. So give me Tennessee in that one.
Heading on over to Solo. What do you think in these slate of college basketball action, Solo?
I'm going to start with Florida and Mississippi State. You know, weekend game came by, and I had a lot of negative things to say about Florida. I felt like they were overrated. They took my money, but I still don't believe in them. I'm going to fade their ass again. I'm running back. I'm going to take Mississippi State tonight on the money line. I just don't trust this Florida team. I'm just not a believer. One more here. DePaul and Marquette. DePaul is just not a really good team. I know this is a huge number. I know Marquette hasn't played good ball of late, but I'm still going to lay with Marquette. I just don't like DePaul. I just don't think they can score and keep up. And I think that's all I have in early slots.
Heading on over to Ramon. What do you think of these early games?
Yeah, I'll go first to the A10 and take a look at Richmond at home. Yeah, they're in last place in the conference. Loyola Chicago's mired in the middle right now, but Loyola Chicago just 1-6 straight up on the road. Last 7 games. Richmond is not typical Richmond this year, but still mediocre 5-6 record at home. They're getting the points here from Loyola Chicago, so I'm going to take Richmond here. They still have won 17 of their last 25 at home dating back to last season. So give me the Spiders here plus the points in that one. They're getting 4.5, I believe, here right now. Also moving down here to could get 5 at some of the sharp books, actually. From there, I'm going to go to Utah and Cincinnati. Yeah, the total is relatively low, I would think, here considering, but you take a look at what these teams are doing this season to the total. You got Utah going under in 5 of their last 6 games on the road. Meanwhile, Cincinnati's gone under in 7 of their last 9 games at home. You combine these two, they've gone under quite a bit. So give me the under here tonight with Utah and Cincinnati at 137.
And for me, looking at in these slate of games, I still like Western Michigan here. Even getting 15, it was getting a better number this morning. But definitely some money's coming in on Western Michigan and Akron. Akron's been playing some pretty good hoops, but that big giant number favorite, no, take Western Michigan plus the points in that matchup. And then I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to just reach over here and go this way. I think Michigan does get their revenge here at home. They're at home. They play their solid game. That numbers went up. It's up to 2.5 now for the Michigan Wolverines and that one at home. I think they do get their revenge. Sure, a lot of people on Purdue. That money's definitely moved as a public favor for me. Too much. Give me Michigan at home. That's where they play their better ball. We know at home they are on the road. They don't play their better ball. So I like Michigan getting their revenge in that one. Another one I like here in the spot is look at the Hurricanes team. You like favor? I don't want to lay anything with this Hurricanes team taking on Syracuse. Syracuse hasn't looked good over their last couple of games, but I think this is a spot that they definitely take advantage. I like Syracuse on the money line over Miami and Florida there. In that one, big dog. Where's the other one here? I like Auburn to win this game, but I think that Vandy is definitely going to push Auburn here in this one. Tough place to play in Vandy there in that one. I liked it better this morning at 9.5. It's now down to 8.5, but still, I'm going to take Vandy plus the 8.5 in that one as the home dog. And then give me the over, UCLA and Illinois. I think that gets both teams get up and down the court. I said this morning they hit 150. Totals 149 in that one. I think we well get into the 150 between UCLA and Illinois. Not a lot of defense played there in Illinois in that matchup. So that's the one I like there. Let's see. I'm going to go the other way. I think it's just too many. I've seen Marquette plenty of times this season. And sure, I've seen them cover this big spread a couple times, but I've seen them also lay an egg. So give me DePaul plus the 17. It's come down a little bit. I think it was 17.5. So a little bit of money's coming on DePaul. I think Marquette wins it by about 12 points. DePaul gets the cover in that one. All right, heading on to the late night slate of things. We'll go all the way from the 9 p.m. Eastern games all the way right through to the late night slate where we got 3 11 p.m. Eastern games. We'll go reverse order. We're heading on over to Ramon to kick us off in the late night college basketball action.
Yeah, I'll start off North Texas and Rice. I'm always looking to get an under maybe going with North Texas here. I think the number kind of reflects the type of game that we're going to be looking at here right now with it at 126. But North Texas is 2-5-1 to the under on the road. And I think they're in the type of matchup that's going to lean right to their style here against Rice, even though it's on the road. And I'm going to go under 126 with North Texas and Rice. And then I'm going to go down to a good matchup with Georgia and Texas A&M. I'm going to head to Ron country here, and I'm going to look to go under in the matchup between Georgia and Texas A&M for sure. Georgia's gone under in 6 of their last 7 games on the road, and this series has gone under in 11 of the last 14 meetings between the two teams. So give me the under in that one with Georgia and Texas A&M 138.
Heading on over to Solo for the late night college basketball slate. What do you think of those ones?
Yeah, first of all, I missed the Bama game in the last slate. I do like Bama, lay it with Bama. And this one right here, the North Texas and Rice, I'm going to lay it with North Texas. I just think they're a better team. I think they'll find a way and clamp down on Rice. I think they'll pull away in the second half, get it done. There's another game here. Northwestern and Oregon. I really just don't like this Oregon basketball team. I know they get up and down. They got some guards, they shoot, but I'm just not a big fan. They were ranked, they've lost about 5 straight games. They're gonna, I just don't like it with these guys. Northwestern is not really as strong, but we're going to take Northwestern, and I think that's all I have in this slot.
Heading on over to Ron. What do you think of the late night college basketball slate?
Yeah, you were good, Solo. This Alabama is in the spot. I got a video for this Alabama game, and I also got a video for the Auburn game, so you can check that out on our channel. I agree with Ramon. 1-8 on the road to the under is Georgia. 3-8 at home, and we know that. How do you beat, or how does A&M beat people? They don't beat them on offense because they can't score. It's got to be defense, and I think I agree with Ramon. It's going to be a knockdown, drag-out game there. I'm going with UConn. It's a bounce back from that loss, so I'm gonna take UConn plus the points in that one. So that's good. And then at the late shift there, I don't trust San Diego State on the road. Give me San Jose State plus the points. They should have covered the last game, but didn't. So I think I'll go right back to San Jose State, plus I got 6.5 early. I think it's down to 4, but yeah, take San Jose Spartans.
San Jose State versus San Diego State?
Yep.
I think it's up to 9.
Whatever, says this Aztecs fan right now. They just love to draw it out. They're like drama queens. They'll probably end up getting.
Wow.
They just make every game.
It's up to 9.
That's way too damn many points for San Diego
drama
State.
than it's worth with the Aztecs. But, they'll probably get into the final 32 or something.
Squeak in there somewhere.
They should be better. They've got some really great young talent. I mean, Magoon Guath is going to be a real top player here in the years to come, but they're just a young team.
Yep. And I agree with Solo on that Alabama. I put a video out on it, but yeah, I think Alabama, that's too much offense for Texas.
And for me, speaking of offense, we're going to see Kansas post a big number on this Buffs team. They're second on the road for Colorado after playing Houston. Now you got to play Kansas. Tough back-to-back road spot here for the Buffs in that one. I like Kansas by 20 plus. I'll lay the 17.5. The line hasn't moved a whole lot all day. Give me Kansas rocking the chalk with the Jayhawks there in that one tonight. Another one I'm looking at here. I like Georgia plus the 8 in that one on the road. That's just too many for A&M. We've seen A&M have nice leads in games, and then they've given up some leads in games. So they've been up and down a little bit. It's just too many points there in that one. It comes down to going to be really close. Come down to those free throws late. So give me Georgia plus the 8 there. And then I don't trust St. Mary's here at home, laying 9.5. I like Santa Clara plus the 9.5 in that matchup. Give me the Broncos there. And then I agree with Solo. This Ducks team is ass. You're set to the late 9. they totally gave it up in the second half of that game versus Michigan State on Saturday. They had a huge lead heading into at halftime. They come out of that halftime and just completely let an egg. So it's like, to me, it's like bursting a balloon. Now you're back at home. You're going to do the home things, get rested. Now you got to lay 9 with a Northwestern team that I definitely think they got a shot to upset this Duck teams that might be a little bit flat-footed after that getting beat down in that second half. So, but I agree. Give me Northwestern plus the 9 in that matchup. All right, that wraps up the college slate of things on this Tuesday. So we'll head on over to whatever the Cappers got. You got a parlay, you got a game in the future, you got a player prop. Whatever the Capper wants to give us, that's what they'll head out on to you. There's no free play there or parlay. And then let us know what they got going over at Tony's Picks. Just hit the link in the description. Head on over. Scoop our best bets. That's where you can find those over at Tony'sPicks.com. We'll head on over to Ron. What do you got for us tonight, Ron?
Yeah, it's a light card, so I'm going to give you one of my premiums in this parlay. I'm taking Air Force plus the points. That's going to be your first one. I'm going to take the Memphis Grizzlies minus the 4.5. And then I'm going to look at I already gave you a soccer play for tomorrow. That's Atlanta. Don't forget about that.
I think we wrong. Oh, you froze up there. We didn't catch the. We caught Atlanta.
Alabama.
No, we caught. You froze out at.
So it's Alabama. I was saying,
okay.
they're getting ready for Auburn. It's going to be a 1-2 matchup on Saturday in the jungle. So I know it's probably a look ahead for Alabama, but I just don't think Texas can hang with them, honestly. Auburn went into Texas, and defensively maybe they can stop them, but it looks like Alabama is just too much offense and coming off a BS cover by Arkansas, 0.5 point. So I think they smashed Texas here.
Okay. Did we get all the teams? We got them all, right, guys? You guys were hearing it, but
yep. You guys get it all. So it was Air Force plus the points, right? Okay. Yep. And then Alabama and the Memphis Grizzlies. And tomorrow,
Grizzlies. Yeah, we didn't catch the third one. You cut out before
Alabama. Cut off for me. Okay, got it.
And then tomorrow you got Atlanta in the Champions League. So go ahead and get that.
Okay.
Thank you.
What I have tonight, I got a 3-pack in NBA, and then I got 2 extra college basketball games, and plus my NBA 3-point play for sale. So pair us up. All the cappers you see in here are on the leaderboards consistently. Let's get that money, guys.
Sounds good. Heading on over to Solo. What do you got for us tonight, Solo?
I actually got a huge slate tonight. I got 3 NBA picks, and I think I got 3 college basketball picks. So we got 6 total picks. We got 2 3-packs. Got a best bet in each sport. So we ready to roll. Sign up with me short-term, long-term. You already know everyone of the good cappers. We ready to roll. But I got strong little parlay for you tonight. A couple games that didn't make it, but I'm going to bet on them myself. I'm going to take UCLA with the points. I'm going to take Alabama. I'm going to lay it. And I'm going to lay it with North Texas.
Sounds good. Hang on over to Ramon. What do you got for us, Ramon?
I know what I got for you, Rod. I'm going to give you a couple more points, I think, in that St. Mary's game. The thing's gone up a point or 2 here since you just mentioned the other way, but you're getting more points with that Santa Clara team tonight, and they're having a good season. Okay, let me get into my parlay here tonight. I'm going to first go down to Southeast Missouri State. Getting the points here, getting on the road right now, 5 for the most part. I'm going to take SEMO here on the road and a good one against Arkansas Little Rock. And then I'm going to move to Indiana, and I'm going to take the points against Michigan State. It feels like Indiana, when they get away from home, I've done it here on the show also, they just feel a little less pressure. Michigan State's on a roll. It'll be kind of hard to convince you with the numbers here, I think, but I am going to grab Indiana plus 11 and a half, it looks like right now, from Michigan State. And then right below that, I'm going to go with Penn State and USC game to go over here. It looks like 150 and a half, 151 for the most part, with Penn State on the road down at USC at the Galen Center. I'm going to go over with Penn State and USC. So that's Southeast Missouri, Indiana, and Penn State USC over as my 3-teamer on the show. Get my college basketball package today. It's a great card. This might be the best weekday college basketball card of the season here tonight. I've got 5 plays in my college basketball pack. That's what I'm running as my feature package here. I'm never going to stop firing on college basketball, guys. So pick up my package today and use that promo code Tony T at checkout to save 15% on that package tonight. I'm going to score profit guaranteed, but we're going to hit it tonight at Tony'sPicks.com.
And for me, over at Tony'sPicks.com, I got a 5-pack. And in that 5-pack, it includes my best bet of the day, my 10-star college basketball slam dunk of the day. Absolutely love that play in college basketball. Head on over, scoop it up, hit the link in the description, gets you right on over. It is included in the 5-pack, so if you're looking for a single play, scoop it up. If you're looking for a bigger pack, get the 5-pack of college basketball. Absolutely love that. Play over there. But better yet, go long-term. Scoop something up. Got you covered all week in all the basketball action. So let's have a good week crushing the books. All right, my parlay, still the same as one as I like this morning. I like Georgia plus the points. I'm going to rock chalk with the Jayhawks. It still was 17.5, still 17.5 now. And I'm going to go the other way. I like Michigan State here to whoop it up on Indiana. Why? Because it's Tom Izzo night in town. He's going for the Big Ten lead in wins. He tied it on Saturday with that big comeback win. And guess what? I think the Michigan State boys, they'll be up for that one tonight to beat up on Indiana and get Tom Izzo the lead and have the most wins in the Big Ten there in that one. So I just had to go against in that one, Ramon. But
That's all right.
I just
Izzo.
think
know
Indiana doesn't throw one in at the buzzer.
That's all you worry about, right? But I don't think so. I think they
on one side and Coach Outzo's on the other side.
Yeah.
Right. So I just got to go with Michigan State. I think they come out and they slow started last game on Saturday. I don't see them slow starting this one tonight.
Morgan,
I think they come right out and win by 20.
Morgan Spooner said he should throw a chair when he breaks his record.
Right?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That would be
That's
awesome.
good, Morgan.
That might be the most tamest thing he could do in channeling Coach Knight.
Right? Smashing a chair? I don't think he's a smashing chair.
Throw one across the floor. That's all you got to do.
All right. That just does it for tonight, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the happy hour. Appreciate each and every one of you that tune into the happy hour nightly. Definitely. Let's just double check. I'll just do a quick little refresh, see if there's any news in the NBA. Still Embiid game time decision. Still Miles Turner game time decision. And Anunoby game time decision. And
aren't we all?
Yeah, still game time decision. This one of the ones we were looking for, still game time decision in there. I think Miles Turner's out. I don't think he plays in that matchup, really, to be honest with you. I don't think Anunoby plays as well. I think those two guys are out. And Embiid, that lineup up at 9.5. I'm going to say he plays in this one tonight. Just by where the line is at 9.5, I'm going to say that he most likely probably plays in that one.
You'll have updates on the drive-through too, Rod. So yeah, they can check that out with you.
No. All righty. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Have yourself a wonderful Tuesday, everybody. Tackle the books. Any last words before we head on out?
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck to everybody. Yeah.
Good luck, everybody. Get it. Have yourself a good one. Don't forget, tune in tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. We'll be back at it with Wednesday's slate of games. So have a good one. Till we see you then.